It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Chiefs and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball in the last couple months. 5 wins in the third. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So the Steelers make their way out, led by their fourth-year quarterback, picked up in the offseason from the Chicago Bears, Justin Fields.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did the game. That contributed to a loss, and despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Back to throw, Fields. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Credit for that sack goes to Cameron Thomas. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to him.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got space past the 25, and finally taken down to the 25-yard line. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Oh, nice move. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. First down.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard to about the 48-yard line. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard: 16 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, you know, 10 is really the goal, and this is one sport where being selfish.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 20.
Here we go, tonight.
Fields. Out to his under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bolton drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 37 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Escapes the defender. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Go, jump. Ready? Go.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Here is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. This 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score
to the right side and intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Mahomes to throw. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
KC's offense ready to take over. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. 104 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
The Chiefs at 14-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
Steps away to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go.
He's got a man complete, and that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Here we go, son.
Now it's Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Hey, 57, color, 57, color. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Here's Fields.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The ball back to the Chiefs and Isaiah Pacheco.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now here's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That is caught past the 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Second and goal from the 1.
Pacheco once more.
And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the route is on here in this first half. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him.
And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Fields now to throw.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
The Chiefs offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is dropped. Oh, that could have been a near certain 6 points. He was all alone, but he could not look it in. My, oh, my.
Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out. He caught it, but was not in bounds.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 10. And the first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Yellow.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 156 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Mahomes now to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at it.
Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back to throw now on 1st down.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Fields on the screen. This is Edmonds. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the up.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He's going to go for a big play downfield, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Rashee Rice, 37 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go. Do it.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Draw play. Edmonds. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll run with Edmonds again. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on second down.
Fields. That's caught. It's the former Colt, Paris Campbell.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Back to throw. Fields.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down.
Don't jump. Ready?
And here's Freiermuth again.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
From the gun, here's Fields.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
From the gun, it's Mahomes going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
Third quarter action here on Christmas Day. Hope everyone's having a blessed holiday season. 2nd and 10 right now.
He's going to let it go again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
That is incomplete.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Brings up 2nd down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
Oh, what a move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go.
From the 50, here's Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Holding offense.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
He'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line.
A pickup on the play of 54 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone.
Yellow.
Pacheco.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. A give right side for Pacheco. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 234 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. They'll look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
A first throw for the backup Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to...
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
58 yards.
And the Chiefs continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Nick Bolton
in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Wilson.
He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Wilson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Farley.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Once more, it's Pacheco.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Butker now to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And now out come the Steelers.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now it's Wilson. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Now Wilson. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Here's Wilson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Nick Bolton.
My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Nick Bolton
in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh.
Here's Hardman to return.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, fans usually